All right, so thinking about really diving into this whole industrial electrician thing, huh? Well, good thing we've got all this info to break down.
Yeah, we've got this RoleCatcher breakdown, and let me tell you, this is some pretty fascinating stuff. We're not just talking about keeping the lights on. This is like the heartbeat of how everything runs.
Right. And that's what really jumped out at me, job stability.
Yeah.
It's huge. I mean, it seems like just from glancing at this thing, you'd be in demand.
Oh, absolutely. Industries are only getting more complex,
Hmm.
right? More automation, more tech, all of that needs someone who really knows electrical systems inside and out.
Okay, so it's like a sure thing, job-wise, got it. But what about the money? Is this a good living, or are we talking ramen noodle wages here?
No, no, you're good on the ramen noodles. The Bureau of Labor Statistics, actually, they had the median salary over 56,000 back in 2020. And that's just the median.
Wow, okay, so we're talking decent money, hands-on work, but isn't it all kind of the same, like factories wiring stuff up over and over?
Yeah, that's where things get interesting. One day you could be in factory, next day it's a high-rise building, could even be installing solar
Oh,
panels.
wow. Okay, so it's really diverse then. I did not picture that.
You'd be surprised. Lots of different industries rely on these skills.
Keeps things interesting, I bet. Constantly learning new stuff. Though speaking of which, why is this guide emphasizing communication so much? Thought electricians were more like wire whisperers, not people whisperers.
Well, you got to remember, on big projects, you're not working alone, right? So you've got to explain things clearly, work with engineers, even sometimes clients.
Ah, so it's like you're a translator too. Technical stuff to normal people language.
Exactly. And it's not just me saying that. Look at this role function breakdown. 71% is mechanical skills. Yeah, but customer service and that whole people side is 54%, almost half the job description.
Wow. Okay, so you really do have to know how to talk to people too, huh? Makes sense though, dealing with those systems and the folks who rely on them every day. But let's be real, what about technology? Everything's getting automated. Are robots going to be taking these jobs over too?
That's the million-dollar question, right? Is this job future-proof?
Yeah. Or are we training for a job that won't exist in 10 years?
Well, here's the thing. It's kind of the opposite. Automation actually means more need for electricians, not less.
Wait, what? How does that work? Robots making jobs for humans.
Think about it. All those robots and systems, someone's got to install them, right? Program them, fix them when they go haywire.
So it's like electricians are the robot trainers almost.
Exactly. And it's not just factory stuff. Smart buildings need this, energy systems, even the whole power grid is going digital. Someone's going to make all that tech actually work.
Okay, so instead of being replaced, the job's kind of evolving, getting even more high-tech itself.
Right. And that's where knowing your stuff matters. Like this guide mentioned, programmable logic controllers, PLCs. Those are key to all this automation stuff, but it's specialized knowledge.
So you're not just connecting wires anymore. You're like the brains behind the operation.
You got it. And that means constant learning, staying on top of new tech, certifications. This guide even mentions a couple specifically: electrician certification, electrical safety certification, stuff like that.
Hey, you can't just go, got to keep those skills sharp. But honestly, I kind of like that. Keeps things interesting, right?
Absolutely. And you're not alone. Groups like NECA, the National Electrical Contractors Association, or the IBEW, they've got your back. Training, networking, all that good stuff.
Built-in support system. I like it. Speaking of support, though, can we talk about this RoleCatcher thing itself for a sec? That AI resume builder blew my mind.
Game change, right? Your resume isn't just a piece of paper anymore. It's like a targeted tool now.
And the AI does the targeting for you. So you're not just tossing resumes into the void hoping someone sees it.
Exactly. RoleCatcher scans those job descriptions, figures out what employers are looking for. Bam, your resume highlights the right skills automatically.
No more wondering if it's even getting past the robots to a human eye. That's huge. And they said it actually improves your chances of getting shortlisted.
They claim that, and it's not just marketing fluff. They've got data to back it up.
Okay, so let's say I use this AI magic, ace the interview, land the job.
Yeah.
What's next? What's the career ladder look like for an industrial electrician?
Oh, tons of options. You're not stuck just fixing the same fuse box for the next 20 years.
So you start as an apprentice, learning the ropes, and then,
Yeah.
so you start as an apprentice, learning the ropes, and then.
Well, you can move up to journeyman, then master electrician, could even become a supervisor, running those big projects, managing teams.
So like real leadership potential there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And even if that's not your style, you could specialize certain types of systems, get really good with PLCs we talked about, high voltage stuff, whatever interests you.
Become the go-to expert. That's cool. And they had that whole section in the RoleCatcher thing, right? Industrial electrician. Career stages.
Exactly. Laid it all out for you. It's about seeing the possibilities. It's not just a job, it's a whole career path.
With room to grow, especially as tech keeps changing, like you were saying.
And that's the key. The more tech there is, the more they need people who understand both sides, electrical and digital.
Future-proof your skills. I like the sound of that. Man, this deep dive has been eye-opening. I never realized how much goes into this field.
And the best part is, you're not just connecting wires, you're connecting the world in a way. Powering industries, businesses, even people's homes, it all runs on this stuff.
All right, so to wrap it all up for folks, if you want a career that's in demand, pays well,
Yeah.
A&E has a ton of potential, industrial electrician, that might be it.
And if you're ready to take that next step, definitely check out RoleCatcher. That AI they've got can give you a real leg up.
Couldn't agree more. Well, that was electrifying. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Until next time.